Welcome to another episode of Alan's Collection. We're 2 days away from the release of the big movie Mandalorian and Grogu. And to celebrate this, we're gonna review a Mandalorian. We're talking about Sabine Wren. She is a rebel, and she is, of course, a very important character in the Star Wars universe. So, let's begin! Hot Toys Star Wars, Sabine Wren. Okay guys, here we have the Mandalorian turned rebel, turned Jedi Padawan, Star Wars' most iconic groups put together in one badass warrior. We're talking about Sabine Wren, from the House of Wren. Let's check out the outer box, guys. So, checking out the front of the box, we have a large image of the figure itself in combat mode, wielding her lightsaber in a very confident way. And we can see a black and grey background. And below we have the Star Wars logo in purple color. And below we have a loose cardboard piece with the brand Star Wars, the code of the figure, the name of the figure, and to the right we have an image of the figure with the helmet on. Very cool. Checking out the side of the box, here we have a grey and black background and an extension of the loose cardboard piece with the code of the figure and the name of the figure. Now checking out the back of the box, here we have the name of the figure, the Hot Toys logo, and here we have a Disney holographic sticker verifying the authenticity of this product, guys. And below we have all the legal information and warnings. Checking out the other side of the box, here we have a grey and black background. And below we have an extension of the loose cardboard piece with an image of the figure itself in an at ease pose. And then the Lothal cat below her. And we're back to the front of the box. Now let's check out the inner packaging, guys. Okay guys, here we have the inner packaging for Star Wars Sabine Wren. And first of all, we have a protective cardboard lid, which includes an artwork of the figure itself. Above her we have the logo for the series Ahsoka, which is a representation of the world between worlds. Below we have an image of Sabine Wren in battle mode with the lightsaber on. She's wearing her Mandalorian suit, and as you can see her pistol is on the holster. And below we have the Star Wars logo, the code of the figure, and the name of the figure Sabine Wren. So let's put this away. Let's take off the lid. And here we have the blister box, where you can appreciate the figure itself and all her accessories that we can see from here. And we also have here on top a warning sticker. Okay guys, it's time to check out the vanilla pose for Star Wars Ahsoka series, Sabine Wren. Okay guys, here we have the rebel member Sabine Wren. She's a young but fierce warrior who left her Mandalorian tribe to join a dangerous cause, rebel against the Empire. Straight from the Ahsoka series, Sabine Wren. Let's check out the vanilla pose, guys. Here we have Sabine Wren's Mandalorian Beskar armor and vest with distressed effects. I very much like the purple, yellow, grey and maroon thick lines on her vest. If we take a look at her shoulder pauldrons, on her right, we have the Rebel Alliance symbol. Very cool. And on her left shoulder, we can see a distinctive yellow purrgil, a space whale species, painted on a light blue background. As you can see, she's also wearing a pair of grey gauntlets with yellow pattern designs. Remember, she can fire rockets, missiles, and even flames. She's also wearing a pair of black fingerless gloves. And as you can see here, she has dark brown nail polish. Under her Mandalorian armor and vest, she's wearing a brown colored long sleeve shirt with stitches on her sleeves and on the front of her shirt as well. Of course, this long sleeve shirt is made of fabric, guys. Checking out her waist, Sabine Wren is wearing a cool cowboy-like brown belt with 2 pouches here and 2 pistol holsters. She has 2 belt buckles that look weathered and they're metallic silver, guys. Very cool. As you can see, she's wearing a pair of brown colored pants made of fabric. And they have stitches here and here as well. Look at this pair of knee guards. And she also has a pair of armored boots. Also part of her Mandalorian Beskar armor, guys. She's wearing under the armored boots a pair of black leatherette boot guards. And below that, or under that, of course, she's wearing her weathered boots. Now it's time to check out the head sculpt. What stands out in this figure is the awesome, beautifully sculpted purple hair. You can clearly see the hairlines there. And checking out her face, this is definitely a detail likeness of Natasha Liu Bordizo as Sabine Wren. You can see the details on her face, the pink makeup on her cheeks, the red lipstick, her eye makeup, her brown eyes, and her eyelashes also are really well painted, guys. This is without doubt a top quality figure, guys. Her expression is fully concentrated on her mission to search for her friend Ezra. It's time to check out the accessories for this figure. Okay guys, here we have the accessories for Star Wars Ahsoka series Sabine Wren. Let's start with the LED lighted Ezra Bridges green lightsaber, which is USB power operated. So in order to light up your lightsaber, you must follow the instructions that come in the leaflet inside the box in this figure. But I will show you. So first, you place the blade in the hilt that has the connecting cord. And once you've done this, you then connect the cord into the multi-tap black box that we have here. Very cool. And then you connect the multi-tap into a USB power source. So I have this charger power source, guys, that comes quite handy in this type of occasions. But of course, you can use another USB power source. So you connect the Type-C cord to the multi-tap and then to the power source like this. And then of course I have to turn off the lights for you to appreciate even more the LED lighted Ezra Bridger's green lightsaber, guys. Very cool. And there you have it. We have powered up the lightsaber, guys. Of course I had it on, but you have off and on mode in the multi-tap little box. And then of course you can place it in your figure. But right now we will continue reviewing the other accessories. Next, we have the other hilt without a cord. And here you can attach the green lightsaber blade in motion. Like this. Very cool. Okay guys, let's move on to the other weapons. Here we have Sabine's blasters. You cannot be a Mandalorian without your blasters, guys. And she does have quite colorful blasters. One is orange and the other one is blue. Very cool. Next we have Ezra Bridger's hologram miniature, which is Sabine's cherished keepsake, where Ezra leaves a recording behind that contains a heartfelt farewell, and where Ezra expresses that Sabine is like a sister to him, and that he is counting on her. So very important accessory, guys, and it comes with a holo projector that you can attach your hologram to it like we're doing right now. Very cool. And then you can place it in Sabine Wren's hand, guys. Next we have Sabine's helmet, which is nicely detailed, which has an articulated rangefinder, also a classic feature for Mandalorians. And it also brings this fabric that covers her neck, guys. Very cool. Next we have the figure stand with the Star Wars logo and character nameplate. These two black accessories are there for you to attach the multi-tap box to your figure and then to the figure stand, for you to pose Sabine Wren wielding Ezra Bridger's lightsaber. Moving on, here we have a bonus accessory, guys, which is Merle, Sabine Wren's Lothcat, which are creatures that live in Ezra Bridger's home planet, Lothal. Anyways, this Lothcat is nicely sculpted and gives you the feeling as if it had real fur, guys. It has chicken legs, guys, as you can see here, and Merle has a happy expression. Very, very cool. Okay, guys, lastly, let's check out the alternate hands. We have a pair of fist hands. Then we have a pair of hands with fingerless gloves, which are the gripping hands. Then we have the trigger finger hands. And lastly, we have the wielding the helmet hand, for you to place the helmet or the holographic miniature of Ezra Bridger as well, guys. That's it for the accessories, guys. Very cool. Alright, Rebels. Here we have Sabine Wren, the Mandalorian with spray paint and lots of attitude. This is her look from the Disney Plus Ahsoka series. Sabine is pretty unique. She's a Mandalorian warrior, tough, skilled with weapons and always ready for a fight. But she's also an artist and a creative spirit. That combination of rebel attitude, fighting skills and loyalty to her friends made her one of the coolest members of the Ghost crew in Star Wars Rebels. In the Ahsoka series, we find Sabine years after the fall of the Empire. She's living on Lothal and is carrying the weight of the disappearance of her friend Ezra Bridger. When Ahsoka discovers a star map that could lead to Ezra, Sabine gets pulled back into the fight. The series revolves around their mission to track down Ezra before Admiral Thrawn can return and threaten the galaxy. Her relationship with Ahsoka Tano is quite complicated. Years earlier, Ahsoka briefly trained Sabine as her Padawan. The two eventually separated after personal tragedies, but the series allows them to reconnect and rebuild their relationship. Sabine is one of my favorite characters in Star Wars, a Mandalorian warrior with an artist's soul, a rebel with a complicated past, and now a reluctant apprentice who is chasing the hope of bringing an orphan home. Okay guys, thank you very much for watching. Do not forget to leave a comment, give a like, and subscribe to the channel. And I'll see you next on Alan's Collection.